the X Rocks. It is the morning after with Nick and Big J, 8:49 in the morning. Something cool coming up this weekend that you need to be aware of. It's called Hemp Fest, and we have Lindsey Rinehart in the studio with us, one of the organizers of the event that has worked very hard to make this happen. And Lindsey, first of all, good morning. Thanks for coming in. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
And, I know you guys work your tails off to make this thing happen, but, is this officially the second annual Hemp Fest? I know we had somebody in last year, or has this been going on for a while, a little bit underground, and now you're finally taking it mainstream?
This is the second annual Idaho Hemp Fest. So we had our first one last year in Julia Davis Park, and this year it will be in Ann Morrison Park.
Beautiful. So there's going to be, I know, a ton of stuff going on, from music to art to all sorts of stuff. But first of all, let's talk a little bit about the message. What's the purpose of gathering all the people together for Idaho Hemp Fest?
So Hope Fest, HOPES is an acronym, and it means hemp offers people everything. So the main purpose of the festival is to get everybody together with like minds and people that would like to join us to learn more about hemp, to learn about its industrial uses, to learn more about its medical properties, and just in general everything that this plant is capable of doing.
So a lot of education. You've got a lot of speakers that come in, and I imagine experts in the field of hempology.
Right. So we have about 25 speakers, and we have some really good ones. We have Radical Russ Belville, and he has his own radio show off of the National Cannabis Coalition, and he's a huge voice for us. And we have Sarah Frank. She's the founding director of Moms for Marijuana. And we also have Steve Elliott, who does Toke of the Town. And so we have some really big names this year. And the founding director of Moms for Marijuana, Sarah Frank, and Russ Belville from the National Cannabis Coalition are both from Boise. And so we have these major activists this is their home. So they're going to come talk to people, and then we've got about 20 more speakers for our main stage, and then we have a hemposium panel where people can go up and have, like, good debates.
Right. Because, it's not just supposed to be about one side of the argument. You want to make sure there's a conversation and dialogue going, which is good too, I suppose, right?
Absolutely. And it's not just, we want to have that dialogue with the community, but as other activists together, we all need to come together and be together and get on the same page and stuff like that. So some of the debates are going to be pretty internal and fun for others to watch, and some of the other ones...
Look at them fighting up there about their own cause.
Well, not necessarily that, but just like the better ways to approach, how to approach people, the different ways to get the message out that hemp's not some evil plant. I mean, you could try to smoke it. There's only 3% THC. Good luck.
Right.
And then, the medical side of it, you will have a whole bunch of stuff dedicated to that because it's hugely important, especially getting ready to launch the new petition for Compassionate Idaho.
And here's a good conversation that I was having just the other day. Explain the difference between hemp and marijuana, because there is one. You know what I mean? There is one that is used for use, and there is other that's used for recreational pot smoking kind of stuff, right?
Correct. So it's all one plant. No matter what, it's a cannabis plant. But for industrial hemp, you have a male plant, which, it can grow feet high. And any plant can for cannabis, but those can be used, to replace paper and plastic and make concrete. You can make hempcrete, which is hemp and limestone. And there's a lot of stuff like that. And then the medical properties.
Right, exactly. So there is a difference between those two properties that maybe you've heard, on the news or whatever the case may be. And you guys have a lot of great music and a lot of great entertainment value that's involved in this, because you want to make it fun as well as educational, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, we want people to come down. We want them to learn, and we want to provide a venue for fun. So we have our bands. We have Sunshine Genocide, Actual Depiction, Bucket, Boy Howdy, which is Russ Belville's band, Tom Chapman out of McCall, and Junior Giant out of Salt Lake City. And so that'll be a really good lineup. And then we have 2 belly dancing troupes that we'll be putting up there. And so our speakers go up in between the bands. And we have a vice presidential candidate, Judge Jim Gray, is going to be here. He's running with Gary Johnson on the Libertarian
Party. Cool. Nice. That's very cool. And then we talked a little bit, too, about a bunch of art going on, and you were telling us about this art wall that they're going to be making pretty much just wall-to-wall artists working on huge canvases.
It's really neat. We have our sponsor, Pure Clothing, also does this art wall, and it's several canvases all next to each other, and the artists come and they line up and they paint on the canvas, and by the end of the day you have just this beautiful long set of murals. And this year we are actually having one in our Kidland too, so the little ones can come put their hands up on it, and they can either trace it or put some paint on there and get their little handprint and their name on there.
Very cool. Awesome. So we want people out there, we want people to check this out on Sunday, so give people the location and the times of the fest again.
The festival is at Ann Morrison Park. We're going to start at 10 a.m. We're going to end at 9 p.m. The last hour we're saving for dancing, so if people want to come down and hula hoop and do all of that stuff, it'll be Moms for Marijuana, Normal, Compassionate Idaho, and the 45th Parallel, and the Pure Clothing down there to just throw everybody a good time.
Very cool. It's gonna be a cool little event that raises a lot of education, and I know you guys put a lot of work into it. Facebook page if people can go to if they want to find more information.
They can go to the Idaho Hope Fest Facebook page. They can go to IdahoHopeFest.com and IdahoHempFest.com. They both go to the same place. And then any of the sponsors, the Idaho Normal, Idaho Moms, and Compassionate Idaho, will all constantly have information up on our pages as well.
Very cool. Well, check it out this weekend. It's happening Sunday at Ann Morrison Park. Lindsey, thanks for getting up early and coming in and talking a little bit about it. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
You bet. Morning After with Nick and Big J. Some headlines on the way here in a few minutes. Let's take a look at your ex-Pump Patrol.